one last question on the poll out today, the NBC poll. It shows a shrinking margin. What do you make of that? And our poll doesn't show the same. ABC's poll doesn't show the same thing.
Well, ABC's poll showed the margin widened. The Pew poll out today showed it stayed the same or slightly widened. We had 4 other state polls that showed the margin widened. Florida,
not New Hampshire and not Iowa.
Oh well, they didn't come out today, but today we have California, Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, all showing the margins widening, all suggesting that the nationwide phenomenon is really reflected in the ABC poll, that if anything, the margin is widening.
She's not slipping.
No, she's just very strong.
Ben Smith from the Politica. Hey,
Thank you.
Sorry,
you go. No.
I'll be quick. Just about these polls. I mean, you sent us all these poll press releases, and
Sure.
it seems like you're sticking a lot on the polls. And I mean, what happens when she's down in a poll? Like, I mean, will that be a crisis? Will that? I mean, is that you can't then tell us.
No, real changes do happen. But I thought it was important because I thought it was really important to make reference to the polls because there were so many misimpressions about polls and what they show. Even today, when the NBC poll comes out, it's very important to have done this because the ABC poll didn't have it at 5, it had it at 19. Right? And on the same day, the California poll comes out and says she's 2-1 in California, that she's 20 points ahead in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Florida. So how could it really be that she's 5 points, nationally?
Right.
There's something wrong with that poll. It doesn't jive with the state-by-state polls. It doesn't jive with the other 2 big national polls, Pew and ABC. So, look, there may be...
This is about the polls.
Look, changes happen. I understand that. But on the other hand, what's really happened through these months is not much. She's number 1. Obama's number 2. Edwards is number 3. There's a pretty good distance between her and Obama in double digits in every major state, which has a lot of Democrats except probably Illinois. And this really has not changed at all. So although there have been 500 polls and 500 stories, the basic stories remain the same. And I think tonight the basic story remains the same.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So 2 questions.